This is Spud here from HitsThatName.com coming at you with another quick hit. Now, anybody who's been keeping up to date with gaming releases of 2015 will know that Evolve hits the shelves tomorrow. Evolve looks good. Evolve looks really, really tasty. And it's a game that I'm kind of hyped up for. I'm not saying that I'm going to pick it up day one, but it is one that really got my eye on, and one that I have had my eye on for a long time now. Evolve is made by the people who made the Left 4 Dead series, and that's why it's really got my attention. Personally, I loved Left 4 Dead. I thought it was fantastic. I thought Left 4 Dead 2, give or take, it was okay, it did what it had to do. But the original Left 4 Dead was absolutely astonishing. It didn't play like any other game. It played like a game that needed teamwork. It needed 4 people to work together in order to achieve a common goal. If not, somebody's getting fucking shouted on by like hordes of zombies and you won't survive. Everybody's got to pull their weight. Everybody's got to do their thing in order for the entire team, as a functioning unit, to survive a zombie apocalypse. And that's what made it different from every other game that was out at the time. And that, by the looks of it, is what's making Evolve different from every game that's out there at the moment. Evolve is a 4v1 game, where a team of 4 players have to take down this massive monster controlled by a different player. I believe there are a couple of different monsters to choose from, a couple of different maps to throw down in, and probably a couple of different classes for humans as well. It's all done through first-person shooter when you're human, and it's all done through third-person perspective when you're the monster. The humans have to try and take you out, you have to try and take the humans out. And if the humans don't function as one specific team, one functioning team, then the monster has the power to absolutely destroy them. Haha, purely human! So that's cool. It puts a balance of power in the monster's hands, where he can abuse this power if the humans can't work together. This is an amazing concept. This is a mind-blowing concept, and one that should have been thrown down years ago. I'm surprised that video games have been around this long before something like this has actually happened. This is really, really incredible looking stuff. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to play, and it looks like it's going to call for you to call up your boys and say, look lads, we've got to plot this, we've got to plan this before we take this thing out. We can't just run headlong into battle. And that's what it's all about, is teamwork. And I fucking love the idea of teamwork. I love the idea of 4 gamers having to sit down and sort their way through this. That's what we had to do on Left 4 Dead. There were times when we'd play Left 4 Dead, myself and my friends, and we'd sit on the top of that hospital in the last level of one of the campaigns and plot for 15 or 20 minutes before we pulled the switch and called in all of the bad guys. We made sure that we knew exactly where each one of us had to be, exactly what everybody's job was going to be, what they had to do, how they had to do it, where they had to be to do it. It was amazing. And when it all worked fantastically. And when it all fell apart, it fell apart spectacularly. And we all had to rush to each other's aid and try to help each other out. And that's what it looks like is going to happen now with Evolve. Now, you might be looking at me and saying, seriously dude, first-person shooters, I thought first-person shooters weren't your gig. I like first-person shooters. I don't have anything against first-person shooters. I give Call of Duty and Battlefield a lot of slack, sure. But I do like first-person shooters. I'm a big fan of Doom. I'm a big fan of Duke Nukem, Exhumed, Turok. I like first-person shooters. I believe as well there are a lot of team-based first-person shooters out there, like say Battlefield and Team Deathmatch in your Call of Duty, but they don't play like teams. People don't play those games to play as a team. They play for glory. Everybody's a glory hunter in those games. Everybody wants to score the kill shot, to get the cool fucking looking cameras. Everybody wants to do their own thing and look spectacular. There's no teamwork involved there. Shit, look at the professional Call of Duty players. You got a bunch of man children roaring abuse at each other. We've all seen the video that did the rounds of the British Call of Duty team who'd stand up and abuse their opponents after every kill. You know, not a motherfucking man amongst them. You know, that's kind of the mentality behind a lot of Call of Duty, and nobody really works together. Nobody turns around and says, right, I'll tell you what, I'll set off the drone. Once this drone goes in, you follow in and flank them. No, nobody says that. As soon as that commander says go, everybody just rushes in and starts shooting. There's no teamwork there. You know, it's just a bunch of guys shooting each other. There's nothing to it. This calls for teamwork. This calls for real teamwork. You know, and the flip side of that is the monster player has to outsmart 4 other people. Not just one guy, not like in a fighting game where it's me versus you, and I've got to outplay you, and you've got to outplay me, and there's a bit of mind games going on there. It's not that simple for the monster. The monster has to outplay 4 fucking people, all trying to think on their toes. This is going to be a game to remember, I reckon. Evolve is going to be absolutely incredible, and personally, I hope it rips up the charts. I hope it's game of the motherfucking year for 2015. It's only early February, and I'm saying I'm hoping this is game of the year. It looks phenomenal, and it's doing what other games are scared to do, and that's what the video game industry needs more of. This is Spud from HitsThatNow.com, signing off. Good luck. Thank you very much for watching more of our HitsThatNow.com quick hits. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. You can also catch us at HitsThatNow.com, where we have written reviews, monthly blogs, infamous monthly podcasts. You can catch us as well on @HitsThatNow on Twitter and /HitsThatNow on Facebook. All of these will be linked down below in the description. Thank you very much.